Niggas talking lies on their pride, but won't hide and why they inside. I'ma catch 'em outside. That's why every time I'ma ride, my whole life been a fucking do or die. I'ma catch 'em outside. You can see the smoke on the rise when you see the fear in their eye. I'ma catch 'em outside. That's why every time I'ma ride, my whole life been a fucking do or die. I'ma catch 'em outside. I'ma catch 'em outside.
Yo, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody? Smoking Van Y in the building. Yo, we're back, man. And there's so much going on in battle rap. People shit a lot. Let's get it crazy. It's so much going on in battle rap, man. It's a nasty world. And I apologize to some of y'all. I gotta apologize to battle rap, man. You know why I gotta apologize? It's because the real niggas need to stop. I gotta myself. Like, I gotta stop, like, the inconsistency. Because watching what's going down with a lot of the fake shit, there's a lot of fake stuff going on. There's a lot of, oh my God, it's battle rap debauchery at its finest. Battle rap debauchery at its finest right now. Yo, we looking at first off, the drama is exceeding everything. You know what I'm saying? We done took away from the raps. You know what I'm saying? We took away from it. Like, all this is getting crazy, right? And you got a lot of, like, you don't know what the weed do. Everybody got an agenda. Everybody got an agenda out here, right? I watch except like certain people calling it for what it is because for them, it's just the content, right? Like, I salute Piper Boy. You know, he jokes a lot, but he tries to stay unbiased, right? Certain people try to stay. Some of these bloggers, man, they pick a side, man, and you can see their agenda, right? Like, and I'm talking about on any conflict on both sides, you're gonna see that. Everybody getting their own media now. You know what I'm saying? You got the bosses and the tatis that are now, you know what I mean? Those, I guess, the swamp and Av guys. You got everybody got their own media now. It's looking crazy. It's like everybody got their own factions. You know what I'm saying? Salute though. I think the bad part is we letting a lot slide in this culture, man. There's too much fake shit, bro. Niggas is talking way too much. Niggas is talking way too much. And how there's no boundaries. Even the niggas letting on these platforms, letting them talk. Why is you letting, yo, let's get to it. Why are you letting them talk on your platform and heating your platform up like this? They throwing batteries at your platform right now. They really are, because it's tainting your platform. You're not even realizing. You probably be like, well, I'm going to let this go on. Yo, bro, you got to set boundaries on your own platform, or you conducting the fuckery. Now, we seeing all this with Twerk and Easy. Now, I don't blame Easy for not booking Twerk. This nigga Twerk just no-showed the card that I was on. Like, what type of shit is this? Yo, I'm going to put the link in the comments for people who want to pull up. So when y'all want to pull up and y'all hear what I'm talking about, I just want to get my little dialogue off first. Because I don't like seeing this, bro. You know, anybody in the comments who see the link, that's my people, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all in there. If y'all in there, I'm about to put it. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it now. But it's nasty work. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Work been no-show. And for over the years, I want to say he stole a lot of deposits, but I do want to say he's shown up for a lot of battles, right? Like, we can't say that and he's got as many battles as he has, right? Yeah, he has no-showed a lot, come up with a lot of excuses. We've seen hospital pics. We've seen all types of shit. But this one was nasty work because you literally are, the irony is you're complaining, and that's the hypocrisy. You're complaining about someone not booking you, but you did some sucker shit. It don't even add up. None of that add up. The bloggers are saying stuff, but really, I think Twerk is just being funny with stuff on the bookings. But to me, it's crazy because you fish. I know why you fishing for the easy battle, because anybody get to talk the easy, get to talk about this Rummy Pap shit and this juicy content, right? But you got the bloggers. Everybody's on their agendas, man. My bad for the fake da-da-das and the fake that. Yo, there's so much going on, bro. There's fake bloggers and this shit. It's fake. I guess it's like the ratio of people, right? Like, If it's fake out there, it's gonna be like that. If it's fake out there, it's gonna be like that. Hold on, let me invite. Hold on. Why is this? Okay, here we go. Wow. What's good, champ? Double V. Oh, I'm seeing the comments now. My fault, y'all. Salute. Hold up, I'm putting this in. It's getting crazy. Battle rap is getting crazy, man. But it's a nasty game, man. And for guys who are artists, man, it's like we don't want none of this. But come on, what's going on? Alright. I think it put it. Alright. So the link is there. But yo, man, listen, I think the real gotta speak up more. It's crazy because a lot of I see people who used to, do blogging and stuff. They don't blog no more. Double V out. Double V used to be active in the game. What happened, V? You spoke to me too, though. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you, V. Bars, my God. I'm not mad at you, V, though. Because I understand the game it pulls you out of it. But the real gotta keep saying something because there's fake people acting real out there, y'all. They gonna tell you they real and do the fakest shit. It's so crazy. Like, you can't be doing this, yo. You can't. It's just so preposterous we live in this era, yo. Like, clone, like, we got to this era, right, where, like, Adi Boom was the first, right? We didn't even give him a chance once we realized it was, remember he kept saying, yo, I'm gonna get the paperwork, y'all. Salute V. I be seeing you still active, but I'm saying encouraging stuff. We all got to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? We all got to get back active and putting the real opinions out there, the real opinions that make sense, right? And unbiased and unfiltered, right? So like this is when you look at what's going on, the whole scope, right? Everybody got their agendas, everybody got this and the third. But you got bloggers out here they're going to tell you they real. They're like, oh, I'm the realest, or I'm the example of real. They'll tell you shit like that. It's crazy because I'm looking at this like, yo, all of y'all got an agenda. All of y'all got a pick. All of y'all got some sort of, and I'm looking at it like it's blatant. And this one blog, this is everybody's doing this. Everybody's got a faction. Dude, I'm crazy again. Hold up. Yeah, definitely salute the angry fan because he's the reason this got crazy. You know what I'm saying? Salute the Piper boy. Because these are the guys who like you might see, and here's my thing. Right? I think your bias, you can have slight bias, right? Like if you're from Philly and you really rock with Philly guys, I'm not mad at you, right? I hate when the bias get too crazy. Like you got people who will say an obvious 3-0 went the other way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. And then with your bias is bad. Sometimes it's good to just stay quiet. It's just good to stay quiet. Word up. Just be like, yo, my opinions. Yo, just leave it. Sweep it under the rug, bro. Cause yo, it looks so biased that it makes your content less watchable. It makes it less digestible because you feel every time there's this grain of salt. It's like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I give my opinion. Let's say let's say, I'm Dot Mob, I'm in NXL, I'm Wave Gang. If any of my people in any facets of what they do, I'm gonna support it and big it up. Now, not to the point where I look delusional, man. It's gonna be supportive. I'd rather stay quiet. I'll stay quiet and not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna look too biased. You know what I'm saying? Like if my man lost and stuff, I'm just gonna stay quiet, man. Yo, why you bringing that up? It's like I'm not gonna be like, hey, fuck out of here. His choke was better than nigga raps. Like, nah, you can't do this, bro. The game is just nasty, man. It's just a nasty game, man. And we gotta keep the real, checking all the bull so that we can stop the delusions, yo. A lot of delusions is going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at what we got. What we got? Smack coming back with the DVD and he talking his stuff. With this so-called battle supposed to be blocked. Battle rap is using prices as leverage. I've seen this. I've seen this happen so many times. I ain't gonna knock it. It's happened where you know what I mean. This has happened over 10 years ago. This is not even something new. You know what I'm saying? Like once there was competitiveness and the desires for certain battles, it became bidding wars for certain battles, right? I think that started around the Lux Hollow when Arsenal got his hands on that. You know what I'm saying? I think, and Beasley pulled up to that. Everybody thought he wasn't Beasley. And I think Beasley, if I'm not sure, Beasley and Smack or Beasley definitely. And they pulled up to that. But it was that controversy because they really wanted that battle. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they wanted the Hollow Lux. Who wouldn't want that? You know what I'm saying? Said it's bad out here. Let me see what's up. Shit. Yeah, I see what's up. It's bad out here. 30 in the comments, and and ain't watched the battle. Yeah, that's a fact. Well, sometimes the battle just drop and they say they man's won. Yeah, it's like it should been out for 2 minutes, bro. But or like, what are you watching, right? Or I don't know. I think people who don't explain why they think, I'll be like, yeah, you cap it. You don't explain, you just be like, yo, yeah, 3-0, and it's one of those obvious. I'll be like, yeah. But if you came up with reasons and they're dang, they're you know what I mean, at least valid, you're like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? Salute my guy, Champ in the comments, man. Yeah, man, like, it's getting crazy, bro. The whole game's getting crazy, man. Like, so I hope we can weed this all out. You got Mook Hitman coming up. That's fire. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely gonna shake up the culture, man. Like, that's one of those battles, man, that it's gonna be, we get a big stage battle again that you know what I'm saying, I feel like deserves the crowd it's gonna bring. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this TBL dude, Scoop, salute the Scoop, man. TBL, Street Talk, all these leagues. I think TBL's with the Chiller Joe. I think they all mess with each other. But these guys, man, they coming up with crazy cards. These new people. Smack is back, but Smack got new competition, y'all. Remember it was ARP and Smack when Smack was really heavy back outside like last year. I think last year was the last RBE and Smack wars of, like, you know what I mean? Like, who's doing better. And then right now, man, it seems to be a lot of rappers running leagues, a lot of good rap. T-Top got a good league. Calico's joints running crazy. But these other guys came out of nowhere. Scoop and all these guys came out of nowhere. So, like, yo, Smack, you got some competition, man. Yeah, I know you saying all that, and what you saying is valid. You are a mainstay of the culture. There ain't no, it's like drinking soda and Pepsi not on the menu. It almost don't make sense. You know what I mean? So, like, salute the Smack, salute all that going on. I think, man, we need it all back, man. I think to a sense we need all the bloggers back. Even my man Tooth. We need my man Tooth back. We need my man Tooth back because he used to come up with some of the comedy. Yeah, he used to tend to cause a lot of effery, but I think there was points though that where he was making serious things laughable. You know what I'm saying? And with the little jokes and quips. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I think Tooth, his remedy to the game needs to be pulled back up. I definitely think I'm glad Caps is back. Caps need to stay active. Caps need to stay active again, man. Like, do not stop. Caps need to be on every day like he was. At least a couple of hours that we used to get that good arguments between different rappers, Caps. We need you back. Once I seen the Gwitties and the Snake Eyes, I'm like, yeah, man, it's what we need again. That crazy talk. You know what I'm saying? Make you want to see the battle. You know what I mean? So, said, damn, Smoke. I be coming here trying to watch the stream and y'all audio always messed up. Jeez, you gotta get hold on, it's bad right now. I don't even know it's bad. It's the room. You know what? I ain't got none of my headsets on. I don't want to put this Bluetooth on. It's like, nah. Yo, but salute to everybody. Nah, I should have probably tried it with the Bluetooth. Man. We're gonna go through testing, man. I ain't even go live on the laptop. It's my phone. I just went live real quick. I was like, let me go live, man. But salute to everybody, man. Yeah, it's cracking up. My fault. Yeah, how's audio crunchy, man? My fault. Let's see. See how this sounds. Let's try this. Let's try this, y'all. All right. Yeah, let's see how this sound now. Hopefully this is better, y'all. I don't know if it's better, but y'all let me know. But yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the game is crazy, man. The game is crazy, man. Battle rap is. I think though, one thing I say though, we keep our pulse on the culture. We always put it in check. That's what we need to keep doing. That's why I hope don't like get away from the game is the people who I hope the people who keep saying something don't feel like, oh man, why ever say something? It's always going left or this is always corny. Nah, you need to be the voice of reasons need to be there. And unbiasedly the ones. You know, I feel like what I mean is like you're gonna get them cases where a person you might watch somebody recap on a certain things. If you watch my recap on me and my squad, take it with a grain of salt. If you like, yo, he got mobbed, so I ain't gonna take his. All right, I can respect that. I'm not a person who will be like, no, man. People see him about, and I'm biased for my cats. You know what I'm saying? I'm biased. It's like being biased for your team. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're honest with the bias and you accept people, let's say, discrediting it for it. Just don't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But, slightly better. Okay, okay. Yeah, man. But game is crazy, man. I hope we do better you know what I'm saying, overall, because I don't like where this is going. People feel, if we see all of this no jumper stuff, right? And this is what I saw live with the whole cap shit yesterday, man. Niggas is talking way too much. That is crazy. If we seen what just happened with these informant scenarios, why are you up there blatant? How come you couldn't just, if we're battle rappers too, you couldn't say something that I knew what you was talking about without saying that? Like, yo, he came through with something heavy. He came through. He was safe because he came through with some metal, man. He came through something with a metal object, man. He wasn't playing. You could have said that. Stop saying these key words that AI understands. Y'all saying key dangerous word, the GUN word, automatically go what you mean. That probably goes straight to ATF. What are you doing? I'm scared of everything in this era. AI read my thoughts. I'm good. I'll think of something. Man. When I say this, I'll think of something and see it on my ads. I'm like, oh, nah, I don't trust nothing. You niggas is saying specific words y'all can avoid. Y'all battle rappers. Say he came through with the swimmy swam, me. Talk like that. He came through with a la-da-da. Yo, why y'all saying this is left and right? Y'all gonna get us serious eyes on us. Stop. Realize what's going on. Let's put a stop to it. For the people who active and holding, let's cut it. What are we doing here? Yo, bro, I'm seeing people talk way too much. If we know what's going on, we seeing full indictments of crews. Niggas is going up there just wait. First off, we should have won from ARM. I'm seeing jokes niggas put ARM in the comments on niggas. I'm like, why do you think they put in that? Because y'all should have won that from then. You know that was over 10 years ago? That's about 10 years ago, man. Come on. And even niggas on the platform ain't checking it. Come on, y'all. Caps, you a street nigga. You supposed to be like, yo, hey, yo, let's use some lingo. And I want Caps to see this and yo, change that up, Caps. Come on, because otherwise, until it happens, right? And I'm gonna show you something, Caps. Don't do this. Because Caps, if I'm warning you now, I'm telling you like as a bro, don't cultivate that, because that's why we criticize the academics, WAC 100s, Adam 22s for cultivating what we criticize. We're saying, yo, bro, they getting niggas indicted. Niggas is getting indicted. Yo, what y'all doing? You feeding this. Oh, let me egg this on. Yeah, y'all say whatever. What? Let these niggas off. Stop them and say this word, bro. Replace that word with you know what I'm saying? Come on. Say Call of Duty or something. He almost turned it to Call of Duty. That's why I think Jay Moore did was cool, but he should have did it a little bit less obvious. We knew what you was talking, though. And it was so obvious. He had the Iron Man. See, like, all right, bro. I think it could have been done a little better. It was just like, it was tacky how you did it. That's all. And I think there was certain other things. But like I said, we gotta watch what we saying. Let's all learn from all of this. Let's stop. Run from the outside of the spheres going on. We see what's going on. We're in an age where one word, the trigger words, they watching. They watching. So calm down. Like, y'all out there in these, we're not, we got to stop it. We got to stop this, bro. I'm even when I get in arguments, so you do, let's see what you're saying, Caps. I'm not mad at you. Let's see. So you do OT better, though. You do. So you do it better than no, Caps. I ain't gonna lie. I said, Caps, you to go to this. We need you. This is why we need more of this. All I'm saying is we need to check it. Real niggas need to check it. Sometimes even me, I've watched back old blogs and old things. I look at shit I said. I'm like, yo, why am I saying this? Well, let's learn though. Because at the same time that I'm saying, why did I say that? Or this is too much. This could have got me eyes on me. Where I'm at, or I could have been walking the streets. Eyes is on me now because I've said certain shit online, right? I don't know what's going on. But we're in this era where we seeing loose cannons in there now because of all of this. Or what's the other cat name? The other West Coast nigga that was with him. All of these niggas, bro, there's a lot. So all I'm saying is, if we understand this, we need to slow this down. Like, just tell them say different words. Yo, say this word, bro. You wildin'. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in a crazy era that's gonna put eyes on the culture. And once eyes is probably already on the culture with this, with the clone shit and all of this shit. What? If they start attaching this, bro, they're gonna keep our eyes on all of us, bro. There's a lot of members, gang members in the culture, bro. What are we doing here? I think bro, I've had talks with people who represent certain shit outside this. I be telling niggas, yeah, and we talking about in the culture, and I'm telling niggas, yeah, watch it. You see what's going on with this. We gotta watch this. Watch how we move, all of that, bro. Because once you in the courtroom, ain't nothing to say. Because all them niggas was talking, the loose cannons, and all them niggas was talking till it happened. Them niggas ain't talking now because they got all they need. Them feds is ready for another one. They trying to Rico up everything. I'm good. And like I say, everybody else be good, and let's not even cultivate into that bullshit and bring that eyes type of shit over here. This is what's going on. Like I said, man, I'm not really, I'm not mad at nobody. It was definitely entertaining. I just think when it gets to a certain point, let's check it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's check it real quick. But I'm entertained by anything. I want to see certain battles now. I want to see Sko and Diab. I want, got a Henry. That's going to be fire. I think there's a lot to say. All that. It's going to be fire. But I think, for battle rap's sake and for our sakes of the heat on us, yeah, let's chill, bro. Let's chill. And when I say fake rappers and bloggers, that wasn't for you guys. You were actually one of the ones I mentioned I salute in this. I said Piper Boy too. I said, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of others, man. They just they don't have that integrity, man. Caps checks his integrity, bro. And when people come up, he argue with them. So I don't mind Caps. I'm not saying I do nothing better than you, Caps. You do what you do, bro. I rap better than you, though. I definitely rap better than you. I go beat you in basketball and Street Fighter. Those you ain't never going. It's over. You'll never get me. I'm the best compared to you. Salute Caps though, man. Salute my God Caps. But yeah, man. I miss that era when like Caps was going crazy, Pipe Boy was going crazy, and then you still had Jay Black too, was still at least a little more opinionated on things that were going on. Even when he addressed it, how he did clean. I just appreciate the more, like, even when I said Cats earlier, like, yo, Cats being back, doing what he do, DNA Tooth, come back, dude. I think DNA's Tooth comedy was brilliant. I know some people hated, they was hating, I guess when he go against their favorites or things like that, but for the most part, like I'm saying, yo, DNA Tooth brought a sense of humor to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like when he was, antagonizing bullshit. But besides that, yo, entertaining blogs, bro, informative, and you get a laugh at the same time, right? What's wrong with that, bro? Like, I think the culture needs all this, man. I don't know why we had such a shit like flagging going on because of content. I wish YouTube didn't operate the way it did, man. Because right now the culture still be thriving, and it wouldn't have to be so shifty. That's what made the spaces and all of that really like lock in like that, because you couldn't do certain things on YouTube and say certain things on YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think spaces allows people to say what they want, but this content is getting less and less monetized. You know, but it is what it is, man. Salute to everybody, man. This culture need us, bro. It needs the real conversation. Yo, Caps, man, salute though. Caps, my guy, man. Caps definitely one of them. I ain't mad at Caps, man. I'm only saying Caps. Like I think you should, yeah, definitely put a stop to that. We all need to do that though. We all gotta put a stop to this shit. I even do it now when I go back and forth in the face off. I'm still gonna turn up on niggas, but I watch it. Now when they get real like that, I'm gonna get that call after. I'm gonna get that call like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Hold up. Double V, what's good?
You can hear me, Smoke?
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, my shit
Peace.
dead?
Good to see you, man. Let me tell you something. You one of those that no matter where battle rap goes, you still gonna be here. You know that, right? And do you know
Yeah.
as much as they want to get rid of you, you're not going nowhere in whatever capacity, right? I will say this though, just to add just a little bit to what you were saying. Um, with all the censorship going on, can we at least big up URL for seeing it 10 years ago, for understanding where they knew digital marketing was going to go? Because there's no censorship on your own app. You can put out whatever product you want on your own app. So where everybody's complaining and all the bloggers are complaining about censorship, nobody invested in their own app except RBE, Chrome, as far as their websites and being able to access content, right? And URL. It's not a bad thing. In hindsight, now we're here, and it's strange because you book a battle, you wanna stream it live to the people, but you got the N word flying around every other bar. Like
Yeah.
even interviews. Like it amazes me how artists are so good with writing and angles and bringing like words to life, but they get in front of a camera to speak and do an interview, and every other word is B and N.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Of course, nobody can monetize. Of course, it's difficult. Who wants to put in 18 hours of work editing? Who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that. But
Fact.
then again, a lot of bloggers um took advantage of that for X amount of years because they didn't have to edit. They took it, they flew with it, upload it, boom bang, 10,000. You got 10K, you got 20K, and I'm talking about the bloggers, and then your check comes in. Now they have to
Yeah.
do work. So now that the work comes in, oh, I gotta edit out this, I gotta edit out that. There's no work. Now we don't see nobody. Now it's getting lessened. Now we got one. I don't even want to say this dude's name, but oh my god. But either way, it's good to see you, Smoke.
Thank
We
you.
ready for
Thank you.
Gnome? We ready for Gnome on the 22nd or what?
Oh yeah, that's lit. I'm in the
Let's
building.
get it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm gonna get
I'm
my
in the
ticket
building.
today. I'm gonna get my ticket today. I'm a little slow on the come around, but yeah, definitely listening. And your audio's a little crunchy. I don't know. It'd be like
Is it
under the
better right
sea
now?
type shit.
Is it better
No,
now
you
or
good.
no?
Yeah, you good. I
Okay,
mean, I
okay.
don't know what it is, Chief. When you gaming and streaming on the game, you're fine. Let you start blogging and shit and talking, you get
I
crunchy.
mean, I'm still getting the gaming right too though. I don't even think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
on
yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but
I'm
that's
still
all I
trying to get
really wanted
everything
to
right.
add. That's all I really wanted to add.
No, no, you're definitely right. I definitely agree with you. You know what I mean? And as far as me in the game, yeah, I definitely will never leave this. This is I like battle rap. I love battle rap way too much.
Love
Like, you
battle
know, we
rap.
talking about the culture. This is something I couldn't stop. Like even when family things came up, and
Mhm.
like the only
Mhm.
a few years I stopped was when my babies was just born. They were first
Right.
born, I think like that first year or two. Besides that, it's like it calls me back, and even when I don't have the like, it's like the love comes back when people around me, because like I guess all the people around me always mention it. It became like an everyday thing.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
like dang, it draws you right back in, you know?
Yeah, it's a part of you, you know. And
Yeah,
I have to say, even with the situation that went on with dude, and I hear you talking about bring DNA back, DNA tooth back. One of the main things about DNA tooth, remember, he used to out rap or out artists for copying bars, reusing bars, stealing bars. And then if you
yeah,
notice, nobody seemed to care because the artists keep getting booked. So
that's a fact.
even on DNA Tooth's end, it's like where was the benefit in that branding anymore if nobody cares? It like nobody cares. It was a time when DNA Tooth would put out, oh, this such and such stole XYZ's bars, and then it would be on the blogs for about a week, 2 weeks, because people were shocked. People like, what the fuck? Like, nah,
Yeah,
nah, But now it just was like, oh well,
yeah.
just another biter.
Speaking of you saying that, I want to ask you something, right? Stealing bars. Now, this is gonna be devastating that I'm about to play this right now, but I'm gonna play the clip for you real quick, and mind you, I'll say more after you see this, because I first saw the clip and it had me like, damn. Now watch this real quick.
Ball, but getting money ain't what you do. They see me as an OG. They see you as a pupil. When I exam all the battle rappers in Florida, I don't need a microscope to see this nigga's cornea. I browsed YouTube and saw your shit. Why would I risk money not knowing I win? Couldn't see me face to face and took a sly ass route of talking shit, so don't be teary eyed when I lash out. See, I could tell you was bred up not to
That
hustle.
baby flip, but
Yeah,
you
he
know,
definitely had one too. And we can run back the tape.
My
I'm
shit was
sure he
potent
better.
though.
Yeah, we heard it. No, it wasn't.
Your shit was potent, Cliff. I'm not gonna lie. That
That shit,
that eye
that shit was not.
eye
I don't know
shit was
what you
crazy.
heard.
The cornea,
The
the
eyeball thing?
iris,
Really?
the corn. Don't do that,
That's
man.
your
I know
ass,
you
bro.
gotta be. You know what I'm saying?
You
But
crazy as hell,
the
He
Joe.
he
cornea
ain't
and the
catch all of them.
eyelash out and all that. I was like, I'm surprised nobody did that before. That's one of those. I'm surprised that
Man.
they do that. Let me go. You went through your mask era. Now I see you on the web like spider legs, lashing
Talking
out. Your
shit, so don't be teary eyed when I lash out. See, I could tell you was bred.
foundation is shaky. With the pen, you try to paint a different type of face with. Try to filter and hide in spaces. But when I browse through your
Yeah.
thread,
I browsed YouTube and saw your shit.
have you ever had an original idea in your life? What?
Hey, that's all, y'all.
So
Smoke, smoke. So that's
mm,
off DET the basement.
I believe so. I believe
Yeah.
so.
So listen,
So
listen.
Sirius Jones was judging the battle, saw the
Yeah,
concept,
right.
blatantly stole it in the John battle.
Damn, man.
Now
And
here's what's
yo,
sad. No,
so, so
no,
so wait,
no,
wait,
no.
wait, wait,
Double
wait,
V,
wait, wait, wait.
Let me finish this. I want to
Okay.
add one more thing. So that video I showed to a friend of mine. I said, "Yo, man," because he said, "Yo, Sirius Jones was at my battle, hosted the battle at We Go Hard." I said, "Okay." I said, "That's crazy, guy. I just saw a clip of him, man. It don't look good. I didn't like that." And
Mhm.
I said, "Yo, watch this real quick." And he said, "Yo, now that you say it, every reaction I got, he was in his phone. Now, when you watch the battle, the nigga gets a reaction.
He was shopping.
Sirius Jones is in his phone."
Sirius was shopping. Sirius was seriously shopping.
Now, guess what spooked me out even worse? Double V. So I'm listening. So Scoop from he just
Damn.
battled Sirius Jones just battled somebody this weekend in Pittsburgh on the card with all of them, and I heard a bar from me that I play in the intro of this show.
What's the bar?
It's when I told Moon, who battled Sirius Jones, I told Moon, if I bodied you, I'll melt the gun down, destroy the evidence, and mold the metal to a chain where your body is a testament. And I said,
Okay, so wait a minute, Smoke, because you know you use that with what you call it.
yeah,
I was in a
but
yeah, okay. So
that became
Smoke,
my
so you
that's
could
one of my reoccurring bars. That's one of my
okay,
reoccurring.
I
I'll
got
pull
it.
it back. Yeah,
Copy. You did explain that. You did explain that. Oh man, yo. All right,
yeah,
so it would be different if it wasn't so blatantly direct. It would be different, right? Because an eyelash, we get it, right? We get that part. But to use it exactly the way Homeboy used it, and you were there in the building, and your eyebrows raised at the point of him saying it.
the
Yo,
eyebrows. He's
the
happy. It's crazy.
eyebrows. Come on
The
now. Come on.
irony.
Yo, that's
Oh,
just so now that we know, right? So now that we know, what do you do about it? You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing.
uh,
What you do? What you do?
well,
What do you do?
from this point, I want Scoop to drop. Well, I seen when Scoop was playing it, the bar that he took from me. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm waiting for this battle. And if I get my hands on it, I'm gonna do my chop up clips. I'm gonna bring up Cliff Note, myself, Freddie D, who he was at Freddie's battle, always looking in his phone every haymaker. We're gonna just put this together. Sirius Jones gonna have to answer for it because we're gonna force the culture to just say something. I'm just waiting right now. I'm
So
just
now
letting
that
it.
we know, right? So okay. So my question is, what do we do? Meaning, like, we know he's not the only one. We know he's not the only one. Kate Walker did it to D Money, right?
Yeah,
With the BBL, hit your BB, whatever the fuck it was with the forehead, the that bar. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So and we could see Kate Walker in the back.
That's the
He
yo.
was at the
Def
battle.
the Kid
I
did
don't
it
think
to
he was
me.
judging it,
It's a whole minute.
huh?
I got 2 minutes of Def the Kid doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Yo. I'm still four.
So do you
Yo, he
think it's
stole
more
four
do
bars
you
from me.
but wait one second, do you think it's more of, hey, that's a cool way to say it, but guess what? I could do it better. Do you think that's the premise between artists? Not with the Sirius Jones situation, because he blatantly took
I
the shit.
think
And I love me some Sirius Jones. Stop playing. Because I'm
yo,
gonna
I've
tell you
heard,
right now.
but
I'm gonna tell you right
but
now. A lot of people talk shit. I've been hearing, Hitman talk his taste about Mook, with this upcoming battle shit, whatever. And a lot of people like to talk down on the founders. You know what I'm saying? The Mooks, the Sirius Joneses, the Goods, the DNAs. They like to talk down, but damn it, y'all. If anybody's listening, everybody gets old. Everybody grows up. Everybody, unless you dying young and you good with dying young and dying fly, right?
yeah,
Everybody. Mook and Sirius did what everybody back then wanted to do, was get in the game. That's what battle rappers, that's all they didn't give a fuck about hitting the main stage. They wanted contracts. They
yeah.
wanted deals. And Sirius and Mook showed y'all that it could be done. I'm not saying that, hey, they the ultimate holy grail on this shit, but I'm saying, damn, yo, pay your fucking respects. Stop being so disrespectful all the time. They did what they had to do. Now, 2025, the stealing bars, Serious Joe. I don't know. Like, does he think that DET the basement is that low tier that you could just that's your shopping fucking zone? Do you did you do it? Yo, that's crazy. Because now aspiring artists, where do you go? Where do you go to show your bars? Where do you go to, you know what I'm saying, premiere? Oh my God. Rest in peace, Dr. Gia. Rest in peace, Dr. Gia, man.
That's true.
Upcoming artists, like, where do they go now? How do you protect yourselves? Can you
How many? How many?
copyright your bars? You can, right?
You can. You can. You
Yeah,
definitely
you
can.
could.
Each
Yeah.
battle, technically, each battle you can. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Each
I'm
battle you
saying, like,
definitely can.
like literally, like, register it with multiple
Yeah,
libraries.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
You could
So I think
register. You can
Yeah,
register something and it's instantly registered with
yeah.
nowadays, especially. Yeah.
I think that is the saving grace for a lot of upcoming artists, that they need to start doing their paperwork. Okay, and shout outs to URL for creating the app. Everybody who used that word stuck, y'all stuck. Y'all stuck on YouTube trying to make money now. Trying to go about around the N words, trying to go around the B words, trying to go around the cursing, trying to go around the F words. Smacking them already had it. The hindsight is crazy. The forethought is crazy. Okay. Shout outs to the men's, you know what I'm saying, creating an avenue for themselves, creating an avenue for others, where everybody else kept saying stuck, 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 stuck. Y'all pay premiums for Hulu. Y'all pay
Yep.
premiums for what's that shit? Netflix. What's up?
Yep.
Y'all can't pay a URL for what y'all love, but y'all keep going to YouTube, and YouTube keep what? What YouTube doing? Snatching all the money. They like, nope, 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 nope.
They
And
get
the
30% of
advertisers are still
everything.
paying YouTube. Advertisers still pay YouTube. They just not sharing that bread.
It's a fact.
Shout outs to URL. And I think TBL and the new other the rap league, honestly, I think the investors, I think they all have the same investors. And I think quiet is kept. I think that it's a collective. I don't think that anyone is there like their individual, if anything, like a LLC that you can put
Yeah.
other entities under it, but there's one umbrella.
Yeah.
I like that shit. I like the idea of that. You know what I'm saying? Where you think there's separation, but there's actual unity.
Yeah.
Oh, and let me add this. Let me add this. 15 minutes of fame had hit me in on talking about when a situation had happened with I think I think it was Verb, I'm not sure. But he said out of his own mouth, he was like, man, me and Bees already talked, yo. We said we was gonna do this to hype up the culture. To hype up the culture, right? So I seen Bees and Smack talking to Cap about the Av and I think it's the Av and Twerk situation. I'm sorry for jumping around all topics.
No, it's
About
all
the
right.
Av and Twerk situation. And I'm just like, damn, nowadays you don't know who's lying or who's telling the truth. Everything just seemed to be made up, and to put some, you know what I'm saying, fire under people's belts to say, like, yo, this is what's happening, or whatever the case is. I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn, I hope this ain't another one of those. You know, if it's gonna be written, don't be dragging Av into this shit either. You know what I'm saying? He too old for that shit. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect that man, you know? No,
Yeah.
seriously. Like seriously.
Yeah. Av
And I
is like,
think I
how
think
old is
I'm I
Av? I
think
don't know,
I'm
four to
done with
six.
my I think I'm done with my I know I'm when I'm saying
I'm
he's too
joking.
old for it, I'm saying too old to be like going back and forth and making up drama. Like making
Yeah.
it up. Cause Bees was like, yo, we already paid for that battle. That battle been booked. I paid y'all. What's the problem? And that he already told TBL that or whoever. And I'm just like, damn, I think this should sound exactly like what Hitman was saying before. Him and Bees had a conversation and they both agreed that they would come to the blogs and say XYZ just to, you know what I'm saying, hype shit up. So that's what I think. But I mean, but
I
what do I
mean,
know?
if they're doing that all working together, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, if it's all kayfabe, it's a little weird.
Why would it
But
be weird? Why would it be weird?
because this doesn't seem like how you well to properly manufacture something that you want to be fake. It's like
I
it's
see,
just
I see.
it's a dull storyline for it to for something. We're gonna create something. Let's make it lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of like petty. When it looks too petty and corny, it's like, come on, now y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because then now you gotta defend a stigma on your own self, right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that you're fake putting on yourself, right? Like, but that's why I think if they're gonna now, don't get me wrong, if we wind up seeing for some reason Hitman versus somebody and Av versus Twerk on URL and Hitman's on URL again, then I don't know. Maybe it's like maybe it
He
was
said
swinging it though.
B said B said it ain't gonna go down nowhere else. Like Avon Twerk gonna bat it's a URL battle. They paid for it.
No, because if I'm saying this, right? Like, let's say, so that's like saying if Verb said we're doing all this, right? Hitman is a back and he been on URL back and forth. Is this a whole kayfabe for a rematch of Hitman and Verb on URL? You see what I'm saying? Like, is this like
Yeah,
a
that
whole, even
sucks.
all of this back and forth that's been going
Yeah,
on?
that
Is it?
sucks. No,
Yeah, you
that
know, and
sucks. Yeah,
but then
that's
if you did, why would Verb go so far but make his character look a certain way to people? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all could have had an
I don't
issue
even
and
want to talk
then
about
you
him
don't.
anymore. I don't even want to talk about him anymore. He disgusts me, you
Yeah,
know?
but
He
if
really
you see what I'm saying, like, I just don't see
no,
why.
absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
think he's as corny as we're seeing him. I think it's real. I don't think it's a fake corny.
Copy,
I think
copy,
it's real. I
copy.
think it's
I
real.
copy. I copy
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I copy that.
Yeah.
I was just saying more about the financing behind the scenes on what's going on with the battles that we have seen, especially with TBL. I'm like, I would
Yeah.
not be surprised if there was a, a common denominator between both URL and TBL,
Um, I don't know.
besides the L in the
I,
name.
I think in that case, why wouldn't you synergize and draw all those battles on the app? Let's say you put it on the app before it goes to their channel on YouTube.
Yeah, but wait. Let's rewind. Let's rewind, Smoke.
So
URL
I'm
is
listening.
not just URL battles. You know that.
The app,
Yeah, the app. It's not just URL
they
battles.
got TBL battles on it.
I'm not saying they have TBL battles. What I'm saying is not just
Oh,
URL battles. So meaning the platform is open, right, for
yeah.
negotiations with other leagues to premiere their product on their platform. It's a battle rap platform. But you know what? It's the egos of the other league owners sometimes. They feel that, you know. But if you go, I have the app. You got the app?
No, not anymore.
Oh man.
I had
Oh
it for a little
man.
while.
Now I gotta
But
disconnect. Now I
are
gotta
you mad?
disconnect. I gotta go. I gotta
Are
get
you
the fuck
mad
out
at
of
me
here.
for not having the app for a couple months now? Because it's
Oh, a couple months.
hasn't
A
been
couple months.
probably like
Okay.
5 months now. It's probably going on
So look,
5 months.
so
So
that's a great point you just said, Smoke. So let me just add to this. We know that in every live battle, nobody catches everything. So when we have a good battle, one one battle rap fan may watch a battle about 3 times, maybe 5 times, just to just for the sake of catching it all and saying like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Everything. And even then, a couple of years later, we may say, you know what, that shit was so, yo, that battle was dope. Let me go back and watch that. So I'm saying that to say that though the app, let's say there weren't any recent, you know, battles held, but there were so many classics that we never really caught everything, that why wouldn't I want to go back and revisit? Why wouldn't I
no,
want to take
I don't.
the, it's like watching an old movie. It's like
I don't
watching
blame
Lethal
you.
Weapon
I
one,
don't
two,
blame
three,
you.
four.
I don't blame you. But there's a multiple of reasons why I think the app starts to get um I would say like not used as much as because like or people like getting off of it is because you're still getting great battles on YouTube. And at some point, right, like you get a battle rap fatigue. It's not like you go really watch battle rap all day. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna watch one or
Mm-hmm,
two. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? Or if an event is going down, you'll stay for the whole event. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But for the
right.
most part, we're not like super battle. We got shit to do, and we want to watch other things. It's not, you know what I'm saying? So like we do get a Arsenal Hitman. I mean Arsenal Mook that dropped recently on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And other Daylight Rum Nitties there's a lot of great battles, and that's just naming
Hold on one
top of the
second.
tops.
Hold up one
But you
second.
know,
Smack made a perfect statement regards to that. Yeah, they're great battles, but the productions fucking suck.
uh,
Wait one second, and I'm gonna give you a prime example.
the
We
stream. You
waited.
mean?
We wait one second. We waited. I waited. I knew I waited. And I'm going back a little bit for Froze versus Bill Collector.
Oh yeah, that one
I
was
waited.
bad. That's
Yeah,
one
that,
is
that shit was
horrible.
horrible. Bull. Horrible, 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 horrible. We're talking about the production. We're talking about the audio. I can't
Yeah,
speak for the people in the building because I wasn't in the building, so I don't know what the building sound like. I don't know what the building felt like, but I know
shout out to
when
Battle
we
Gang.
went to go watch that battle, it was like, yo, what the fuck is happening? Right? So if you take an anticipated battle like that, and that's what I'm talking about, smacking URL, they know how to put it down. They don't disappoint. They
But
just don't
we do
disappoint when
gotta.
it comes to production.
I don't think I don't think nothing was wrong with Mook Arsenal. I don't think
Okay?
I don't think I don't think nothing was wrong with recent battles. A lot of recent battles. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
That battle's kind of over.
a lot of recent battles, remember, and I don't know what you've been paying attention to. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of these recent battles, you let's say, and don't get me wrong, URL has had the same instances, but not to this degree. Back to back to back to back. We're gonna start at 2. Battles don't start till 7. We got
But a lot of events have
XYZ.
been. You're right, but then like certain events have been perfect. Like Easy's trenches is not that. Trenches run pretty good timing. I'll say that. Trenches, Calicos was Calicos wasn't too late. Calicos pretty finished on time somewhat. You know what I mean? Like a reasonable time. Some leagues, I think that's just things some leagues go through. I don't think that's, and I think that's also based on some rappers. I'll be in the building, you know how it
And you
is.
know
This
what,
game,
Too Smoke?
this
You
rapper
know
ain't here
what, Too
yet. This
Smoke?
rapper ain't here yet.
Nah, Smoke. Nah, Smoke. I watch too much battle rap to just let that comment slide by like that. Nah. You mentioned the trenches, and who else? You just mentioned Calico.
Oh
That's all
yeah,
you just
Calico's
mentioned.
beat.
You know how many other battles we've had just so far this year? And you just mentioned too. And
But
when I say
name the bad ones for me.
so, I'm speaking specifically to the time frames, to the time frame. So to be more specific, we can navigate over to Squadcast TV. You're familiar with them. If you
Yeah.
go to their YouTube posts, they post all the flyers throughout the year for every battle. Now, if we scroll through those, memory, right? Primacy, recency. I can see it. I can tell you, okay, that shit started 4 hours late. That shit started 3 hours late. Four of the battles didn't go down. They never showed up. This person never showed up. Or you got, I think Homeboy did it recently. Oh, no, 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 no. That was a different battle. I was going to Tory Doe his ass. No. But I'm just saying in general, when we're talking about good battles are one thing, but productions are another. Are we getting the good productions with the good battles? Trenches, okay, they just got here, right? It's been about a year. It's been
Yeah.
about a year,
It's been
right?
about 2 years. No, about
Chrome,
two,
same,
two. It's about 2 years.
maybe
It's
going on
definitely 2
2.
years. No, it's two
Nah,
going on
nah,
3ish. It's two going on 3ish.
easy. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. Now you
No,
gotta relax.
I'll tell you, I literally, I know it sounds crazy. I battled Moab 2 years ago.
Yeah, you was on the whatchamacallit. I was talking to you then,
That was the
right?
trenches. That was the trenches two
That
years
was
ago.
the tryout shit in the beginning.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Going
That
on
was
three
two
now.
years?
Yeah.
Nah, it's 2 years?
It's about 2 years
Or is it
exactish.
going on 2 years?
It's about 2 years exactish. Right about two
That's
years.
crazy. That's crazy. I stand corrected. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was two
so
summers
they,
ago.
they
Yeah.
just got here. They still just got here. Okay, the fuck? They still just got here. Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
fairly still new.
So,
Yeah.
but mind you, there were some situations in with trenches battles. They said that the one of the venues didn't have any AC. Right. So again, I'm talking about the overall experience between productions and having good battles, between being in the
Um,
building, experiencing it, the
I'm
feedback.
not gonna knock it.
It's-
I think I'm not gonna knock what you're saying.
URL
I
is
think
top tier when it comes to production. What's the Canada people? What's his name? Ay, ay, ay. My dude up in Canada.
organic.
There you go. They have good productions. TBL, great
They work with
productions.
well, they do well. All those mostly you're saying is avocado. That's the reason. That's automatic. Once you
Easy.
say
Easy.
everybody who works with avocado is automatically.
Ay. I
You
don't,
gotta
I
admit,
don't.
avocado's the best in the game. This is our
So wait
Scorsese.
a
This
minute,
is our best. Yeah,
avocado was the racist guy with gyms, right?
he,
Correct?
he had a
I hear you
not with
stuttering.
gyms. What happens was someone said a joke that he laughed at and shouldn't have laughed at. That's
Yeah,
all. And
I don't really
he
like too much to deal
apologized.
with.
He
He
apologized,
apologized.
and low key, listen, I'm gonna say this. He apologized, and I've been around him multiple times, and I've
Mm-hmm.
actually like not approached him about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really
Mm-hmm.
care about that. I was approaching him just as a, and we've chopped it like for a few minutes. Like there's times, there was a time for the RBE one, we've chopped it for like 20 minutes. You know, I smoked a blunt outside. They was outside smoking, and him and the cameraman, they were all chilling there. You know, this was the day after our battle. You know what I'm saying? And we were
Mm-hmm.
just literally waiting for the shuttle bus to get to the airport and all that. But just chopping it up with him, I don't sense. And let's say he had that. He actually said it. He had racial people in his family. All of that is just what he grew up in America. But he said he's not like that. He's grown over and I believe him. You know what I'm saying? Just by his actions, movements, I kind of judge people by, you know what I'm saying?
Mm. You
Judging
believe
it.
gyms too?
Now, Jim's, I'll
Hold
say
on one
this.
second. I gotta get this call. I gotta get this
Okay.
call. You know I'm at
Go
work.
ahead.
I'll be right back.
Go ahead. I'll keep the dialogue going. I think now when I watch Avocado and I've been around him, now Avocado's been cool, solid. Every time I'm around him, I don't get no sense of even like a uncomfort, discomfort. He cool. You know what I'm saying? He's cool in his own shell. What she was saying about Jens is like I think Jens is a whole different category. We don't know. It's because I think that Jims was saying those things. See, Avocado heard a racist joke that was another person said and laughed at it. It shouldn't have been laughed at because obviously it's a racist joke, but he didn't say the joke. Avocado didn't say the joke. That's particularly why I didn't feel like Avocado is the same as Jim's. Jim's was not only saying doing one tweet, he's and his tweet was way more vicious than that joke. That joke was still a bad joke, but and I honestly, I'll tell y'all the joke. I think the joke was more lines. It was about black fathers. I know it's something like that. A verb. It was a joke on a verb, and it was like black fathers not being in a home type of joke. It was like something like but it was still a bad joke. But compared to Jim's was putting up black babies and calling them dogs and bro, he was vile what Jim's was doing. Completely different. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own on how they judge that. I don't know Jim's personally to know I didn't like the same circumstance with avocado wasn't the same circumstance with Jim's. I wasn't sitting there with Jim's and got to see if he's the same thing. I don't know. And I don't you know what I'm saying? But I've seen avocado around a lot of around a majority black people and comfortable and talking to people and not you see what I'm saying? It's different. I don't Jim's don't even come back to events. It's not even like Jim's come through, show where he at. And then Jim's that's why I said it's different when you judge circumstance. You know what I'm saying? We all judge circumstance. You know, salute the double V. Definitely a good convo on that. Like, I don't think, like I said, I think this is all, and the times we live in, this is a perfect convo type of thing, too. The times we live in, is a real dynamic convo that we need to be having. You know what I'm saying? I think past its uncomfort. I think, and you ask me, so this could be a whole nother blog convo for a whole nother show, but I think racists are the ones that can eliminate racism. I don't think we can make a person not racist. It's like it takes racism to die on its own. It takes itself to die on its own. I think white people in their own self-fight are the ones that can change racism. It's hard for black people to change racism unless you're just a racist black person and you need to change yourself. That's the only way to change racism is if you're racist, stop being racist. It's like the only way to stop it, right? It's just like that's the logical way to stop it. It's hard to change someone because I'm gonna show you what I mean. A person can act like they're not racist, right? Act like they're not racist and then be your doctor, and now they have control of your sickness, your life, and things like that. You see what I'm saying? So you sometimes I rather just it's just internally got to die out. But that's a whole nother convo. Believe me. But I wish Double B came back so we could finish this convo. But yeah, smoking while I'm here, man. I just came through for the early live, man. Early live. If anybody want to pop up, I'm gonna give it a few minutes while I toke up real quick. Morning toke up. What's good with everybody though? Battle rap is turned up, man. But she was right on a lot of her points. You know, I rock with V. She was right. She was right on a lot of her points. So I think, but the game is where I think a lot of I don't want. I think we've had more good quality events in the sense of content, like in the sense of what we get on the final product. Streams, that's always a tough one, man. Streams is always a tough one. I've seen bad fight streams of boxings as huge events. So it's not. I don't think that we're talking about Showtime, and these are guys who've been doing this for decades. You know what I mean? Like, and they don't get some sports events right. You know what I'm saying? I think NFL, NBA, those are usually really good, obviously. Like network TV is usually on point, right? But even right, like you think about it, your antenna might not work right, whatever. It's like there's always technical issues. It's tough to blame. I had one nigga not realizing it's his internet, and they like this stream is ass. I'm like, your internet is ass because it's on my side streaming perfect. I know y'all went through that. Everybody done went through that. There was one motherfucker who said, "Man, this stream ass. It keep chopping up." You ever heard somebody say that? This stream ass, man, it keep chopping up. Like, bro, your internet is bad. That's what it is. Like, it's your internet, bro. It's not the stream, bro. So sometimes it might be that. They be like, nah, man. But it might be the stream. You never know, man. Might be your internet. Check that. But salute, man. Nah. I don't think, like I said, I think for the most part, battle rap, we doing good. Let's keep self cleansing, man. Caps was turning up, man. Caps was turning up yesterday, boy. And the day before that, I'm like watching balls drop. Caps got to keep it back up, man. Word up, man. I was fully entertained. The Gwitty blog, Gwitty. Yo, listen, and salute to Gwitty. Gwitty's turning himself in soon, y'all. So like tap in with everything Gwitty's doing. Salute to Gwitty, man. And I hope, like I said, man, I hope that time fly by. You back home, you know what I'm saying, bro? Salute to Gwitty, man. I think there's a whole We Go Hard card, man. I gotta go back over these cards, but there's a whole We Go Hard card. It's like a dedication to Gwitty joint fire, man. So I gotta tap into that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what this Easy talk is. They saying Easy versus somebody. Who y'all think Easy got? Y'all think it's Math Hoffa for real? If it's Math, which that's one of those Math Hoffa versus Easy. Math Hoffa's return. Yo, and Math is not gonna hold back, bro. Math is not gonna hold back. He battle Easy. But Easy got a lot to talk about, but Math, man, is Math not gonna hold back, man. Salute to Math. He brought a lot of success. I think Math coming back to battle rap's gonna bring a lot of eyes back to the culture that could help. You know what I'm saying? I think if there's this like ongoing thing up to Surf come back where we get these certain returns, man, let's get a Math Hoffa return back. Let's get an Iron Solomon. I think we need Iron Solomon back. We gotta see Iron Solomon Geechee. Iron Solomon and Iron Solomon and Tay Rock, Iron Solomon and Surf, Math and Surf, Iron Solomon and Goods versus Twerk. We still got a lot of good battles, y'all. We still got a lot of good battles. Battle rap has a lot of battles that could work. We're about to see the Geechee Rex finally, so that's gonna be turned up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I hope y'all already know I'm about to be lit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot go. Yo, this is come on. And we got is that Lux light going to heat back up, Shane? That's a good question, right? Is that Lux and light going to heat back up? Cause y'all picture Lux with Joey Badass standing behind him during the battle and maybe jumping around. Yo, that's if that happened, That is shake up. First off, the building is shaking. Building is shaking. And if he takes shots at Kendrick, what if Ray Vaughn jump in the battle for daylight? I don't know, man. This shit get crazy, man. Let shit get crazy. Fuck around. What if Ray Vaughn and Joey Badass? That's the main event. Let's say that's main event and Lux. Oh nah, Lux and Daylight on the other. Nah. Yo, this is man. TDE, put that money up with Smack. Put that money up with Smack. TDE, what's up? Put that money up with Smack. TDE. Joey Badass versus Ray Vaughn. Daylight versus Lux. Could you imagine them jumping each? Oh nah, jumping in the rounds is nasty work, yo. It's nasty work. It's nasty work. And it's possible. Joey looked like he performed. My son performed on that. What's that with that? I don't know if there was one take. If it was one take, they did their shit. If that was one take, that freestyle Absol and all of them, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? If it was like they took 5 takes and they took the best takes, I'm like, oh, that shit. Yeah, man. But yo, you got listen. Battle rap is one go. That camera on, you get one go to do this. You don't get let's redo it. No, that shit don't go down like that. Battle rap is happening live. It's at the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's that real. That's how battle rap get, man. But yeah, man, salute to everybody. Like, share. Hit that like for me, man. Hit that like, man. Let's get the algorithm shaking, man. Please hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think, man. Listen, as far as watching the bloggers, as far as looking at these battle rappers, you know who's a fake nigga, man. You can see the fake niggas, they get proven wrong. We seen how fake Clone looked when all of that proof kept coming out. The niggas popped out, was talking on that. We see how all this shit look for these niggas. So you know who the fake rappers are. You know who the fake bloggers are. The fake bloggers are the ones who tell you they real and they do a fake action that you just like, oh, what? Right? They just do a fake action. You've seen this, man. You've seen this. The game, listen, man, just call it out, ration it for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Support the culture overall. Smack got that gnome looking crazy. Smack DVD coming back. And I wonder what they mean by Smack DVD. Is this going to be visuals? Is it still going to be digital, obviously? Are you making hard copy Smack? I think there's certain questions that got to be asked. And if you are making real hard copies again, where are they going to be sold? All of this needs to be, so the culture can support. So we could get it, order it from wherever, you know what I'm saying? And we could, if we're gonna support Smack, let's support it. Let's see how, this DVDs might be fire again. It might be a new wave. Hopefully it's digital DVDs. We could call it Smack. I think you should call it Smack digital DVD. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna be on the app, is it gonna be on the app? The URL app is gonna have Smack content. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. Salute the battle rap, man. Let me know y'all shit, man. What's good, man? Let me know y'all what y'all think of this. Smoking NY, Dot Mob, NXL Wave Gang, man. I'm about to just tap out of this, man. I gotta say salute to y'all, man, though. Salute to all my peoples. Yeah, man. Tap back in, man. Y'all already know. Smoking NY, I'm out.
Sword trap, recoil ain't in a knife stroke, is a drawback. So knuckle up, or just bitch out and go fall back. Man, we can all scrap. Load to a fall clap, swing to a draw crack. Shells on the floor mat. Old school Keenan and Kel, I'm with all that. What's really scary about a killer is if he's intelligent. No country for old men, that's why I make him look irrelevant. If I body you, I'll melt the gun down, destroy the evidence, then mold the metal to a chain and where your body is attached. If I'm robbing you, you won't see a face or have a glance. Yo, we don't. Yo, niggas with their phone crazy. Yo, wow. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, but like the gun, I should keep it with the phone and keep it ringing. Two pussy for pistol use. This a big death. I got faith on my hook. They'll be missing. Being gangster ain't the violence. Niggas get gay. It's the old school machete. I get to hacking like a computer geek. Gucci, look at you, gaga. Roll up on her, bust it on her like a drive-by.